Hello. Oh, I see some people. Okay. Hello, Brienne. Hello, Lee. Hello, hello. So I am using a new software for the very first time, and I don't really know what I'm doing. Can you guys hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? I just want to make sure before I go too far into this. Hi, everyone. Uh-oh. Continue without pink and main. Well, I got a streaming error for the Facebook page, so I guess we're doing just YouTube today. I'm not sure what went wrong there, but we're going to just keep going with this. So can you guys hear me okay? Let's see. I'm not seeing anyone say that they can. Happy Valentine's Day. Hello, Anne and Sheila and Annette and Deanna and Melissa. Yes. Okay. I see a yes from Pookie. So hopefully that means that you can hear me okay. And if you find this later and you had tried to watch on Facebook, I apologize. I don't know why that didn't work. So we'll get it better the next time I try this. So thank you guys for being here. So I haven't gone live in a while. It's been since before Christmas. So this is me being very rusty and trying something new. So yay for that. So I wanted to come on today and make a Valentine's card because it is Valentine's Day. Happy Valentine's, everyone. And I thought I'd make a little card for my daughter. And I also wanted to tell you about our new challenge that started today. So if you haven't heard, we're doing monthly challenges now at Pink and Main. And today is the first day of the new challenge for February. Our winner from January is posted on the blog, and we started the new one. So it is Love is in the Air is our theme, which, you know, today is Valentine's Day. Maybe you're done with love after today. I don't know. But the idea was that you could make any kind of love. It could be an anniversary card. It could be a wedding card. It could be something with hearts on it. It could be just sending some handmade love to somebody you care about. It doesn't have to be a Valentine's card. But since we were starting on Valentine's Day, we thought love is in the air was a great theme for the next month. And plus, we need a little more love in the world, right? So it's all good. Yes, and Lee is here in the comments. She's one of our challenge team members, and she made an adorable card for today's challenge. So check out all of their inspiration on our blog as well. And later I'll get them all on Instagram stories too. All right, so I'm just going to go ahead and go to my overhead camera and we'll start making a card together. I should have, well, that's fine. Here's what I was thinking about using so you can see what I'm doing here. I have this cute little bunnies that I've already colored from You're My Favorite. I have this whole tray of things that I had colored and I haven't made cards with. And so I pulled them out. And my daughter has always loved bunnies, so I thought this would be a great image to use for the card today. And so that's what I'm going to do. If you're wondering how I colored it, it's just very simple coloring. I just used some gray marker, like maybe two shades of gray to kind of went around the edge with a darker one and then pulled it in with a lighter one. And then a couple pinks as well, some pink cheeks, and then some white gel pen on the cheeks, dots, and then I did a little black glaze on their eyes as well. So very simple coloring, but very cute. And then I wanted to make a circle flip card. I know Donna just made one on Wednesday if you watched her live, but I think the circle flip dies are so cool that it doesn't hurt to do several of them. So I wanted to make sure you guys know about these cool dies. So this is my die set. I put it onto a magnet sheet when I, to store it. This is just some boards that I've had forever. I used to have other dies on them and now I moved it to this. So anyway, this is the main die that creates our circle flip. And if you haven't seen it, and we've been sharing it a lot, so you've probably seen examples of it, but this is the kind of interactive or fun fold card it creates. So it just makes that fun little circle flip that comes out, and you can put your little focal point image there, and you can decorate the card, and it has lots of things in the die set to decorate the card. It has dies for making panels that fit. It has the circle for the center. It has a thank you and a hello that both have a shadow die around them as well. And then cute little flowers and leaves and greenery, little centers for your flowers. So lots of fun things to decorate your circle flip card in that. And I don't know if you guys have been, I don't know if you did the Scrapbooking Cards Today Crop and Create Delivered. Several years ago, I taught a class for Hero Arts there, and I made this exact kind of fold, but it was much more complicated because we had to use a circle die and we had to line it up on the die cutting machine so it hung over a little and you didn't get the die cutting all the way because you just kind of want a half circle on there. And I just love that Michelle came out with these dies that make it so easy to do the same kind of card without really even having to think hard about it. So that's what we're going to do. I'm going to get some of this stuff out of the way. This was stuff I was I was contemplating, and we'll talk more about this stuff in a bit. And I apologize that this thing is here. This setup that I'm using is different, and my phone was upside down, so I had to turn it around the other way to get it to not be upside down. And so it's showing more things that I don't want to. So I'll have to figure that out more in the future. But I think everything else looks okay for today. I think it's clear. I think it looks good. So all good. All right. So the way you do this die, let me go ahead and grab my plates. And I'm actually going to put some paper down. This is like copy paper, just a half sheet of thin copy paper. And I'm putting it on my magnet sheet just because I don't want to get like little scuff marks or whatever you want to call it on what am I trying to say? From my magnet sheet. You know how when you die cut, sometimes you get those marks you don't want on your paper. And so I just thought I'd put a piece of paper down on that. It was my thought process. I don't know. I don't know if it makes sense. All right, so you take the little feet on here and you just line those up with the edge of your cardstock. And this is like a half sheet of cardstock, like I'm making a side folded card. So it's 5.5 by 8.5 sheet of paper. So I just cut my cardstock in half. And you're just lining that up with those dies like that. Just really simple and easy. Hello, Michelle. I'm going to put another piece of paper on here. And I'm really only die cutting up here. I don't know if I'm going to make a mark on my cardstock if I have my plate there. I don't know. We're gonna just try this and see how it goes. Melissa, it's in the text of today's challenge. The winner from last month, if you go to the blog post and read today's blog post, it's just in the text. You have to find it down in there. It's hidden, but it's in there. It's a long post, so I made you have to read a lot to get to the winner. All right. I did get a little crease there. I was worried about that. This just hung off too much and it made a little crease when I die cut, but that's okay. Not a big deal. I'm going to put something over that anyway. I don't know if you see what I'm even talking about. See if my die cutting machine did that because it's too much pressure. But flip that we created, and you can see that it also scored along where we need to fold, which is really cool. And so what will happen is, hold on a second here. There we go. So this is my card, right? We're going to fold this piece back like this. I also need to get out my scoreboard and make a score down the center of this for the folded card. I haven't done that yet either. But I just wanted to show you this part. Just creasing that. And that makes that little circle flip part. So the other thing I need to do is pull out my scoring board here. Sorry if you see my hair. I'm reaching down below. And this I'm just going to score at 4 1/4 to make my folded card, okay? So I could have done this up front. I hope that wasn't confusing. So I scored the card in half. So this is like having a side folded card base, right? And then I put my die on here to do the die cutting. That created the circle, half circle, and the square line to fold this back. And so when I have my whole folded card, that's what it is. So really, really easy and fun to make this cute circle flip card, which I love. So, all right, so now the fun part is we get to decorate our circle flip. Yes, Holly, you do need these dies. They're very fun. It's, you know, I love fun folds and interactive cards and stuff. And when it can be that easy to just die cut it and make it boom done, I'm telling you, I taught this class and it was much more complicated. We had to measure and we had to do all the things, and this just makes it so easy. So I love it. I thought it was genius. All right, so now let's talk about how I'm going to decorate my card, because that's the rest of what we're doing today. And I pulled out this super adorable. Get those bunnies out of the way. I have bunnies everywhere. I wanted to make a fun spring happy card. And so I pulled out this Happy Days paper pack, which I just love the papers in this. And Pink and Main has so many cute pattern papers, I have to say. And I want to make another card. Like, look at the flowers in this one. I was thinking too that after my bunny card, I might have to make another circle flip and maybe put some of these bears with the flowers. I think that would be super cute as well. So, and I love that there's purple sky with clouds. And I love that one. So many cute papers in this pack, this pad. I just love it. But I zeroed in on the hearts because it's a heart kind of day. And so I'm going to do heart overboard on this card, I think. But look at how cute that is. So cute. All right. And I thought it kind of matched everything. Are we all matchy-matchy? I think we are. Craft math. Yeah, craft math. I'm not an anti-math person. I am an engineer by trade, which is kind of funny considering how little I use that, but I don't want to have to do math on my card. So there are also, like I mentioned, these dies in here to cut out these little decorative panels for our cards. We're going to grab those off of here. Oh, I have such a hard time getting these off. Oops. Well, that was perfect because I need that circle as well. All right. And I wanted to just show you, these are ones that I had cut out from just pink cardstock. And look at what was left over. I'm like, that's kind of fun. I could put that on a card as well and use that. That's like my negative. I don't usually do such a great job of making it so straight when I die cut something, but I'm going to save that panel and use it on a card as well. But you can see that there are two different sizes of these little panels that the dies cut. I just wanted to show you that and explain it. So you could layer them together and have two, but they only have that gap around the circle part of it. And I actually like to use the smaller of the two to decorate my panel, like that. But what you can do is you can use the larger of the two to either use it on the back side, like this, to kind of complete your circle. Or if you want to have it come right up to the edge of your circle, like this, it fits right in like that. So there's two different ways, two different shapes of this panel. Do you see what I'm saying with this? And you can just play with it and see which one you love the most. But I actually love the smaller of the two a little better. So I'm going to just cut that out twice, actually. Yeah, that's the smaller of the two. I just wanted to show you that there's those options in this die set. What am I doing? I put my die away rather than my cardstock. Yeah. All right. This is the one I want to use. I'm going to cut it out twice from my cute little heart paper here. My messages, my comments coming through on this are a little bit smaller than I'm used to on my other platform I used to use, and so I need to see if I can make it bigger because my eyes are not seeing this very well. Oh yes, I can make it bigger. Now I can see you guys. I don't know if you guys, does anyone else out there have to wear readers? I wear readers for looking at close up and this stuff, but then it makes it harder to see my monitor farther away. So. And I did actually get some progressives or bifocals, let's call them what they are, of distance and reading, but I just can't use them. They're just so hard. Like the reader part on them is so small that I just can't. I know it takes practice to get used to that kind of glasses, but I just can't figure it out. So anyway, so I'm going to have some cute paper here to use on something else. Michelle says you can never have too many Pink and Main supplies. Isn't that the truth? Okie dokie. So how have you guys been? I haven't chatted on a live in a really, really long time. Everybody doing good? Oh, readers are essential to crafting for sure. I can't see anything, you guys. It's getting kind of, I don't know, scary, frustrating. I don't know. I can't, especially if you're trying to color. I need like all the light possible and my readers, or else I just can't do it. All right. So I'm going to glue that one on there. So cute. Let's see. I haven't used this glue in a bit. Hopefully it will cooperate with me. Oh, look at the cute butterflies that I'm covering. Oh, you can't see. Well, maybe you could. I don't know. I'm using my awesome Easy Squeeze glue. And a little hint. I'm going to give you a little secret. if you like using this easy squeeze glue, in the near future, we're going to have a refill bottle for it as well. So I'm really excited about that. And it's a big bottle and it's pink, so cute. Just what you need is a cute refill bottle of glue, right? All right, so I'm just trying to center that somewhat. Oops, I did a bad job. That's why I use liquid glue in that panel. All right, I'm going to go ahead and put my block on it. Well, I put glue on the other half. Do you guys have any weekend plans? I should have had my glue upside down. It's like needing to be shaken down to the end. I think I'm going to try to make cards all weekend, which would be fun. My daughter has next week off from school. It's what we call winter break here in my county in Georgia. And we're going to do some college visits because she's a junior in high school. And it's going to be that time. You know what I'm saying? I think I'm also going to put a white panel in the inside of my card so that I have like a white place to write on. Although that will show. Let me see how I feel about that. I just realized that will show in this. I think white's okay though, honestly. And I think I'm going to put some little hearts on there too, so it's all good. Brianne says she's working this weekend. You making ink stands, my friend? Or are you being a link ninja all weekend? So we're going to go down to Georgia Southern, which is a university here in Georgia, and then over to Savannah, hopefully, and hopefully for a little peek of the Atlantic Ocean while we're over there, which would make me very happy because I always love to see the ocean. Yeah, she's probably going to end up at a Georgia school, and the big ones, Georgia and Georgia Tech, are really hard to get into, of course, and so my son is currently on a plan where he's trying to he's at a university and then he's going to hopefully transfer after a year and a half. And so she'll probably be on that same kind of plan, I think. So, all right, here we are so far. And now I want to make a white little circle to put my bunnies on. And I think I'm going to do a little ink blending on that, just so you know where we're going with all this. And then I'm going to get out my foiling and I'm going to make some foiled panels to cut some hearts from. So that's my master plan. I didn't make this card ahead of time, but that's my vision that I see. Hi, Polly. Polly, I don't know if I've ever been live to say thank you for sending me that sweet card. I loved it very much. Thank you for that. Oh, kidding, of course. I've seen your pictures of how much kidding you need to do, Brianne. Brianne loves to help people, mostly Jen Shirkus, I think, kit for her events, and finds it calming and relaxing to do all that mass producing. Some people, it drives crazy, but Brianne loves it. What do you guys think? Should I put like a little blue and green, really soft behind that, so it kind of has some sun and sky, not sun and sky, sky and grass? I think that's what I'm going to do. Hopefully that the color won't look too weird next to all the pink, but I'm going to just use what's in my brushes and see if there's anything in there, so then it ends up really soft. So let's give this a try and see what happens. These are my brushes that are handy. I also love, of course, my Pink and Main ergonomic blending brushes, which I could have grabbed behind me instead of in front of me. There, see that? That's just like a little teeny tiny bit of soft blue and green to give it a little something. And so I like that. Hi, Roberta. Oh, Lee and Holly have retreats nonstop, I think. Cynthia, it is an easy die, isn't it? Okay, I grabbed a I love you. This is for my daughter, like I said. Now, one thing to keep in mind, you don't want things hanging off too far because it will kind of interfere with your circle flip. But because this white circle is a little bit smaller than the actual pink circle, it can hang off the white a little bit, if that makes sense. But you don't want it like coming all the way up like this, because then it would interfere with the action of your circle flip. Okay? So keep that in mind as you're doing that. So this is where we are so far. Oops, I just kind of bent that. I'm not gonna put that together though yet. I'm just gonna set that aside and I'm gonna do the foiling I mentioned. And I grabbed an I Love You from this raccoon set, which I'm drawing a blank on what it was called, but it was so cute. This one was also out in December with the You Are My Favorite. And I just had that little I Love You, so I thought it looks cute with the bunnies, and it's for my daughter, so it's perfect. All right, so pulling out the mink and all the things here. Oh, I forgot to get my little plastic carrier thingy. I'll get that out in a second. While this heats up, so here's my mink. I'm going to turn it on the back. I'm going to hit it to 3 because that's where I like to have it for doing foiling, usually, for the most part. And let me grab my little carrier thingy. That's not my favorite one. Let's see. Carrier thingy is what I call this. Little plastic sleeve. So what I thought I would do, I have 2 different foils out. I grabbed the pink, Lots of Love pink, which is just all these cute little hearts. And I grabbed the Pretty in Pink, which is just kind of a bold pink. And some black toner sheets. So instead of using a foilable that has a design on it, I could have done like a hearts foilable. That would be cute. But I wanted to just make basically making some foiled paper, some shiny, pretty foiled papers. And then I'm going to die cut some hearts out of them is my plan. So I'm going to use 2 of these. I could do half. Maybe I'm not going to waste a whole nother sheet. I'm just going to do half and half. Okay, I'll set that aside for a second here. And I'm going to get out my... Oops, sorry, you're hearing things fall over. So that is at 5 1/4. So I'm going to go about 2 1/2 and 1/8. It doesn't have to be exact. Cutting that in half-ish. Well, we can do some other foiling after this, Michelle, if you want to see something. All right, my thing just beeped, so it's ready. Let me just give myself more room here, scooting things off to the side. And I love to use my Spellbinder scissors to cut the foil. It cuts it so well. Okay. Because I don't think it's going to take us that long to finish this card, honestly. I have a little scuff in my foil that I probably did with my nail. Just something to be mindful of if you're, going to use your foil and you see something there. If you see a missing little divot in your foil, it's definitely going to not foil right for you, so you'd want to avoid that part. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. You see right there how I kind of scuffed it? Okay, so if you've seen me foil before, we get out the cute little brush that I love because it's so adorable. And I like to brush off my foil just to make sure there's no dust, no cat hair, nothing like that, because if there's something between the foil and the toner, I'm going to do it on this. I can see all kinds of dots on this, actually. This was very dusty. I want to make sure all of that is off, because if there's anything coming between the foil and the toner, it's going to not foil correctly. It's going to leave a black mark, basically. I'm doing this kind of up close so I can see it better. I just want to make sure that all those little dots that I'm seeing on my foil foilable on my toner are gone. We'll see how that goes. I am going to just cut this little excess off. Look at that. Do you see that? A cat hair just materialized on the back of this. Goodness gracious. That makes me feel not very confident that we're going to not have foiling issues. Cat hair is just floating around in my room right now, guys. That was bizarre. Let's see if I can get these in side by side. You know, I'm not going to fudge it, fiddle with it. I don't know what I'm trying to say. I'm going to do one at a time because I don't want to accidentally overlap them. All right, so this is ready to go. So I'm just going to feed it through. You want to make it centered and straight so you don't get it all crinkled. I have like a air purifier down here in this room because it gets so dusty and cat hair fold, you know, all that. And so I haven't had it on in a while, and I think I need to run it. Yeah, the brushes are super cute. Brianne, thank you for being here and adding all those links for everybody. That's so kind of you. Appreciate it. She's the link ninja for the big guys, so it's fun when she's here in my lives. All right. Now I don't pull that foil off immediately right when it comes out. I let it cool off a little before I peel and reveal. And again, we're just making basically fun cardstock by just doing this whole sheet on a piece of toner. I need a little music to play. Asking you what you were doing this weekend. I feel like there's something else I'm doing this weekend that I'm forgetting about. I better check my calendar. Oh, I will tell you guys, I'm doing another live today, actually, at 4 o'clock Eastern over on the Facebook page, which, by the way, I better make sure that I don't have issues with Facebook since this one didn't work, for a store called The Doodlebug. And I'm going to do a foiling demo and show all the different kinds of things that you can do with foiling. So if you wanted to tune in, find the Doodlebug Inc., which is a store in Jasper, Indiana, on Facebook, and join me there at 4 p.m. Eastern. I had to get a couple specs, but that's okay. Pretty good. Pretty good overall. Look at this one. This foil is so fun. I hope that it's a pretty pink color, which doesn't always come across the camera well, but it's so pretty. And then I have these two. I thought those looked pretty together. All right, so then I pulled out one of my favorite sets with hearts. There's like stacking hearts and different hearts at Pink and Main, but I love this set, which, oops, I don't have it labeled. I don't remember what it's called. Oh, shoot. Sorry, Brianne, I don't know what this one's called. I don't. Hold on, let me see if I can find it. Libby, why didn't you label this? Anyway, I have these hearts from it that I love. I just love the shape of these hearts, and so I wanted to pull these off of here and make some hearts with my foiled paper. I bought this thing that Kathy Z said that we had to have, and it does help. I will say that some of my dies, if they're like a real big die, they stick, too strong, and I can't get them to come off with this. But for that heart, it just worked perfectly. It's just this little, it's for nail polish, I guess. I don't know. Kathy said, buy it. I said, okay. Thank you for finding that on Facebook. Roberta, what I'm not doing Pink Fresh Studio. I'm not sure what you're asking about that. I'm going to go ahead and just do all the sizes in both colors and then decide if I want more or what I want. Hopefully I don't ding up the foil. This plate is pretty clean, so hopefully it's not going to ding up my foil. There we go. Little hearts covered with hearts. So cute. So cute. It's 4 o'clock Eastern is the time I'm doing that live. Are they in Central, by the way? I hope I didn't like miscommunicate with the owner of the store. That one was stuck down in there. I'm going to do these, and then I might go back and make more of the other one. We'll see. Trying not to scratch this up with the dies as I put them on here. Hi, Lyndon, Ontario. Snowy Ontario. It's actually pretty nice out here today. It is crispy cold in Atlanta, but I'm sure nothing like Ontario cold. We had a rainy week. We had a pretty intense thunderstorm the other night that woke me up in the middle of the night with the big booms. Yeah, I know, Holly. I know it's on my list. I need to make it happen. Those are pretty. I love how these look. Love it, love it, love it. Okay, we're gonna start with this, and I might want to cut a few more, but we'll see. That little guy just sticks. There we go. Okay, back to the card. Let's see what we got going on here. So what I was envisioning is we will adhere the bunny. I could go ahead and get that done. And then I was just going to put some hearts kind of around. That one might be too big, actually. Now that I look at it, that's a very big heart. I could put him down here. I just wanted to decorate the edge of this a little to give it a little something. I might pull out some sequins as well. Okay, I need to not have that floating around. It's kind of driving me crazy. Let me get some foam adhesive to put on the back of this. I just used up my huge foam roll from Pink and Maine. We have this gigantic roll of foam tape, which is great. And I actually used up the entire thing. I can't even believe it. When I got that in the mail, I thought, oh, I'll have that forever. And I went through it. I had to make a whole bunch of cards for stores. And that took a lot of foam tape. And I just got a new one in the mail, but it's still in the shipping box. I haven't taken it out, so I need to get that out again because I love that tape. It doesn't quite fit under. I'll glue this on, and then I'll decide where I want it. Not that glue. Put the big heart on the inside. Yeah, actually, I could put it right behind the circle thingy too. That might be a good idea. Okay, super cute, super cute. Hi, Krista. Glad you could join late. Happy to be here with you. Do you think I should put that right on the bunnies? I didn't really leave enough room for it. I could just put the bunnies and then put the heart on the inside with I love you. What do we think of that? And then I'd still have time. I guess on this, I would want to maybe write my message over on this side so it wouldn't show on the card. I didn't even think about that. This would be a good time to do what Jennifer showed recently, where she made like a little card inside the card that opens up. Are you seeing pixelation, Roberta? I don't like to hear that. And then my other little hearts. Let's see here. You guys tell me what you think. Should I put foiled hearts around this, or is it just kind of taken away from it? Should I just make more of the small heart? I don't know how I feel about that now that I've done it. I like that. I like that. Anne's saying she's seeing pixelation, I think. Do you guys see that? Pixelated? It's not showing that on my end, but boo. Boo if that's happening. Oh, when my hand goes close to the camera? Okay. What do you guys think about foiled hearts? I'm going to wait for a second and see what you think. I'll take them back away and see. Is it too plain without them? But they are so cute. Okay. He is saying yes and yes. Tape them to the white panel is what Beverly says. I'm being indecisive. Oh, look what I did. Goodness. I think I might need a few more of the little ones so I can have them go a little bit more around the heart. I might cut a few more of those. My glue bottle's getting a little too low, so I keep having to shake it down. So I need that refill I was talking about. Can write on the back of the pink heart. So if you wanted to have a secret place to write, this is something that Jennifer did on a live the other day. You could take a folded, top folded card that's cut down to 4 by 5 1/4 like this and have it in there so that it would open up and then be a secret place. But yes, you could also write your message over here. That'd be a good place to do it. I could even put another white circle there if I wanted to and have that be a good place. The only thing is I popped up that bunny so it's not completely flat. But yeah, so that's something you could do. I almost want to have like another heart there. And if I have that overhanging, I think that will be fine. It'll still open just fine. All right, I'm going to cut out a few more little hearts and then we will get some glued on there and be done with this. And then if I can't remember who said it, was it Michelle who said she wanted to see some other foiled hearts? I can maybe do that as well. I feel like I need more hearts to toilet seat. Yes, that's what she called it. Thank you. You guys hear my dog barking? She's out on the, oops, I just scratched that. That's what I want to do. Come on, why is this sticking to my mat so badly? This is making me a little crazy, guys. How about, I guess I can go like that, can't I? That's probably the way to do it. Instead of trying to poke at it and then mess up my foil. I feel like I need a teeny tiny little heart too. I'll have this pretty heart to use for something else. I'll put it here with my raccoons. You guys, I was doing that. I almost forgot about my plates. They would have went flying. So next week on Friday is Pink and Main release day for February, and there are some awesome products. Lee got to just see a sneak peek of them. She can back me up on when I say there's great stuff coming. But we're going to start sneak peeks on Monday, so watch for that. I'm loving the stuff in the release. Well, let me remember. Yes, that's okay to do. I have to keep it like that to be able to put these down. maybe I'll put that there to kind of hold it in place. You guys still there? Am I still here? Oh, how to arrange these in a cute way. I don't know. Do I have too many now? You guys, why am I being so indecisive? This is ridiculous. Should I just put some small ones? Do you guys ever have this happen to you when you're making a card and you just can't decide? Can't decide what you want on it? I don't know if it's boring to just go every other color, every other, you know, maybe just a few down in this corner. Is that better? Instead of being all over the place. Kind of like that. Just a little bit of hearts. Here. Yucky. Just try. What if I separate them with like a little gap? More up here. Just goes flying on me. What if we have two little regions, some at the bottom and some at the top? That could be cute too. You're liking in the corner. I'm going to start with just the corner, and then you guys can tell me if you also like them up at the top or not. So I'll start putting these down. I don't know if any of you watch Craft Roulette, but I'm going to be on Craft Roulette again later in March. And my indecisiveness I'm having right now is making me very much worried about what I'll do when I go on there. No, it's fun. I love it. Love it. I'm actually teaching with Caitlin at the Paper Ganza event, which is a Craft Roulette in-person event at the end of July, and that's going to be so much fun. So I know Roberta has is signed up, right, Roberta? So I'm excited to meet her in person. So I don't know if any of the rest of you are going to make it to Kansas City in the end of July, but I would love to meet you at that event. I think there's just a little bit of seats left they're trying to sell, and it's going to be fun. Stick that kind of under there. You guys are saying it's too much with it up at the top. So we're going to, after I went and cut more hearts, I'm just going to use those. Okay, I think that's cute. And then it's just like a little bit of cute sparkle on there with the cute bunny. And then we have I love you on the inside, which look, I made a little crooked, but geesh. Linda, you're going to be at Paper Ganza. Awesome, awesome, awesome. What else? Is there anything else this card needs? Are we good? I like it. It's kind of simple but cute. It has a few things going on. And then I can put this in my bin. Look, I did the same thing with some purple foil a little bit ago. So I have some purple foiled hearts, and now I have some pink ones in my stash that I can make more cards with. I have this raccoon in a cute little purple trash can that I could use those purple hearts with. Yes, Michelle, we met in Idaho. So, hey, it's never a bad thing to meet you twice. Brianne, can you hop in the car and drive down to Kansas City? I don't even know how far that would be. Well, I don't know. I hope this was cute. I hope it's not too boring for you guys. I think it turned out fun. And like I said, I absolutely love these circle flip dies. Now, if you want to stick around, I was going to pull out another little, some more foilables with hearts to show what we have. Since we're feeling all the love. And actually, if you guys remember back in December, I think it was, we came out with like the Valentine's foilables. I have some already foiled. We have the cute little lips. I took the lips, the negative of doing the lips, actually it's from this one, and put it on an ombre foilable sheet. And I love how that looks. We have the cute little cupids. I love these hearts. Again, I took this one. I did the hearts with the purple tinsel, I think that is. And then I used one of the toner sheets that has this cool, I don't know. It looks ink blended, but it's a toner sheet. And then use the negative on that. We also have the conversation hearts. And I love this with that blue and pink and silver ombre-ish kind of paper. Toner sheet, I mean. Cheerfoil, goodness. Let's see what that says. Oh, it's not so too far from Nebraska. There you go. Ombre. Yeah, and my words are just failing me at the moment. All right, guys. With that, I think I'm going to maybe go have a lunch. So thank you guys for being here. I'm super rusty going live. I haven't done it in so long, but I think my little circle flip turned out cute. And I love these dies so much. And I have a cute little card to give my daughter when she gets home from school today. So yay for that. And again, play our challenge. It just started today. You have all the way until March 12th to make some kind of love is in the air, love themed card of some sort. However you interpret the challenge is fine. As long as you can justify why you think it's a love is in the air card, I'm good with it. Just it could have hearts. It could be for wedding or anniversary or just sending love to somebody. So play along. We'd love to see you create and play along with us. And there is a $25 store credit to Pink and Main. So, there's always good things to find at Pink and Main. So it's worth a try. And we pick randomly. It's just a random.org is what I used last night to pick the winner. So everyone has a chance to win. All right. All right, guys, if you want to hop over to the Doodlebug Inc. on Facebook at 4 p.m. Eastern today, I'll be there doing a foiling demo. And Brendan's here now. He's also on our challenge team. He made a great card sample for our challenge. So it was so nice to chat with you guys. Thank you for being here, and I will see you again soon. And I just realized I have zero idea how to end this live, so let me find that. Hello. I don't know how to stop you. Let's see. Let's just keep chatting. Hello, hello. The challenge is posted on our blog, the Pink and Main blog. Oh, I see. I just have to have my cursor in the right place to see the finish button. That was a little stressful for a second there when I'm like, I don't know how to end this live. I have no idea. All right. Yeah, it's on the blog, and there's a link to it on Facebook, a link to it in the profile on the Pink and Main Instagram account, but it's the blog on Pink and Main's website. All right. Take care, everybody. I'll see you again soon. Bye.